Hello everyone. Today we will be learning to sketch a street lamp. And first of all, we need to understand the build of the object. Okay, whatever object we are drawing. So similarly, it is the same. The rule applies to the street lamp also. So for example, if we have this kind of a thing, then we need to understand that it is a three-dimensional object. Okay, so we can understand that as a cube that is, tapering in the bottom. So you need to understand what kind of build it is. If there are these lines and there is a square forming in the at the bottom, right? So if the square is forming at the bottom, then how is it connected to the to the wall? Okay, so these are the things that you need to keep in mind. How it is built, where is the logic going in the sketch? Okay, we cannot just pop out a street lamp out of nowhere, right? So let's sketch that. So first of all, I will make the top portion of the street lamp, which is somewhat like this. And then like this. Again, we make it downwards towards this. And then this goes a little bit up. As I said, you need to understand the build. If this, like these surfaces are on the front, then this is towards the back side. It is going towards the back and it will ultimately vanish. So we will see two things in this street lamp. First one is foreshortening. And another one is that we will be seeing how to imitate the realistic form, the cubic form of it. So that's how it will be, like this. Now we will also extend it for the second line. Here. And then this. Now again, this way. This is the top portion. Again, we will follow the same format that we did for this one. Okay. And like right now, we are not going to go into too many details. We first will capture the shape, the big shape that is here for the lamp. And then we will add all the necessary details to make it more realistic. And then this. And then again this one. And again, move forward like this. Then we make a curve like this, and then this goes again backward. Right? Now I think that I need to elongate it, like it should be a little bit more longer. So I'll just erase this line and I will elongate the line, this line. If anyone has any question, anything you want to ask, you can add it in the chat box. I will see to it and I will reply to your answers. Okay, this line is not at all like towards slanting or something. It is almost same. It is straight. It is not straight at all, but it is almost straight. Okay. And again, we have this platform over here, this platform over here. Now, even this line, this needs to be a little bit tamed. Yeah, and then again over here, and there it is. Now, this part goes around like this. Again, this one. Okay. Now we'll complete this part. This part goes up till here, and then we'll get to see a framework. Okay, first we need to complete this one. I always forget. First, you need to complete the structure of the object, whatever object you are sketching. If it is a still life composition also, then also you need to complete the structure first, and then you can go into the details, like what kind of prints are there on the model, or what kind of details are added there, like some, I don't know, maybe some elements like this, design elements, basically, right? You cannot go into detail straight away. Now again, this and this. Again, this. Again here. This goes over here and then like this. See, most of the sketching part is just imitation. You need to see clearly and see to it that which shapes are there present there and what you need to copy. Okay, for your object, like what kind of line, what is the angle of the line, how you can simplify an object that is complex and sketching, things like that. You always need to see to it and then simplify it. That's how it works. Like this. Now, yeah. Again, we need to see to it that this is in the center, right? Like if this is the center of our street lamp, I guess this needs to be a bit more elongated. And from here, it will dive down like this. If you have any questions, anything you want to ask, you can add it in the chat box. I will see to it and I will reply. Okay. And okay. Now we extend this line and here we get to see the bulb here, and that metal element that is holding the two together. And then again, a dark one at the bottom. If you have any questions, anything you want to ask, you can add it in the chat box. I can answer your questions. Now we extend it and we connect it with the wall. And our wall falls over here. The elements that are tying it together, that are attached with the piece. Yeah, I capture the basic and the biggest shape that is there for the this thing, for the design. Like one biggest shape of the design that carries all the other, like that guides, acts like a guiding light for all the other designs to be placed correctly, right? That kind of a thing. Now again, one is like this and another is like this. Okay, this is all right. This is all right. Now what we need to do is we need to correct it a little. It looks like the lamp is falling over here like this, in this way. Now here. Now we add this thing over here. These are the design elements. If you have any questions, anything you want to ask, you can add it in the chat. I will answer. Now, like this. Again, like this. Like this. And again, one of it stands on top this way. And this goes down. This is the back portion that is not visible to us, but its top portion is visible. And that's it. I guess this is a little bit too big. It's not that big in real life. It's like this. Now we will start adding shades here. First, we need to give a resemblance of the thing that is inside this lamp also, and then we will start shading this object. Then like this. Again, this will be an inside line. And this is the shadow line. Again, as I told you, the build of the object is very important and you should know. Okay, according the build, then this is how it, like the line was too much. Now we will start shading it. Okay. So I'm using 6V here. I will show two tones here. One is the dark tone and the second one is the light tone. I have 2V for that light tone, and for the dark tone I have 6V. Now we start shading it. This is the inside, which is, inside the lamp, and it is in shadow, but also it is light also because the lamp is glowing, right? If the lamp is glowing, you like this. Make sure that your shading is even and people are not able to see strokes here. Now, just very lightly, I will add these lines. Now, again, we will show this thing. And again, now we can just shade the upper portion and then we can move forward to the rest. Now again, shade this as the light part of the street lamp. I hope you can see. If you have any trouble in seeing, then let me know. I will switch on my lights if there is any problem. Otherwise, I prefer natural light because in natural light, you can what to say, the graphite doesn't shine, and in this lamp light, like when I switch on my ring light, it shines. So you are not able to see what I'm doing. So that is why I don't prefer this light. But again, if there is some inconvenience, then that's a different case. Now again, this is the dark portion. Now it's time for this one. And again, we add lines here. And we need to show that this is the glass. This is the shading part. You can actually complete the shading part at all. Like the main thing was the sketching part that I already told you. So if it's time, you can still complete it. This is like it's shaded very lightly. And then this is a bit dark. Again, again, we will darken this area. Now, this portion again. This is a very dark area because there is no light over here. The light is not reaching out at the bottom of the lamp, of course. So this we will take into consideration of that part, okay, when we are shading. And again, this will go a little loose. Again, and this one. And that's it. We are done with our street lamp. So thank you so much everyone for joining it. If you have any questions, leave it in the chat. I will answer them later. Till then, bye bye. Take care, everyone.